Hi.
Oh, it's doing the lower third straight away. Oh, well, there you go.
Productive.
Saves me pressing the button.
Efficient. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't want to waste that energy. Anyway, we've gone rogue. Spoilers in what we're doing. But we couldn't hide it forever. That would defeat the point. I'm me. He's him.
Hello.
I just like throwing everything out because of going rogue. So we've gone rogue. As in throwing everything out, as in rigmarole and all that kind of
I agree. No, this show should be carnage. This show should be like
absolute chaos.
Yeah, there's no form of like. I mean, we'll have the graphics and stuff, and I will get a jingle and an intro in place. But yeah, no, I don't feel like we need to do rigmarole and stuff like that. That's not what this is for. This is just for this is just an excuse to us to do things we want to do.
Agreed. For no apparent reason. Like the ranking things is even a step too far in terms of having to do proper show etiquette and what have you.
For sure, but I feel it makes for an amusing conversation.
It does. It does add. So we won't be taking that away because otherwise it would just be us eating food,
which is a different thing altogether.
Yes. But yeah, we're going rogue today. We're just going to be eating a shit ton of dairy milk and deciding which dairy milk is better.
Yep.
I can tell you the winner will be dairy milk.
Yeah, plain dairy milk.
No, I just meant dairy milk. I was making a
I see.
Because there's all dairy
I
milk.
firmly believe the winner will just be dairy milk.
Entirely possible.
It'll either be that or Oreo.
So here's the thing though. Where do we start? Do we start with plain and work our way from there?
Yeah, I think so. I think you start with plain, then work your way from there.
I agree.
But because you can then go back to plain.
You can.
You know, if we need to go, we did it with the Pringles. If we need to go back and just go, I need to check what's better. We can just go back. Yeah. You know, we've got
lots.
They're good bars. They're not little ones.
No.
There's also some buttons.
Yes, we're cheating. I think it counts.
Well, they're just normal buttons, so I don't know if it's even cheating. It's just it's just an interesting thing to discuss, and it means we can eat more chocolate.
Yeah. I can tell you, just like the Pringles one, I will feel like shit afterwards.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. But I think this one, mukbang is just eating a large collection of food, almost like tapas in a way. It's not rude. Sounds rude, but it's not rude.
It's probably a rude version of it, to be fair.
There's a rude version of everything.
Yeah. Uncharted.
Yeah.
Rabbit hole show.
Oh, rabbit hole after. That's the episode of Going Rogue where we've really run out of ideas.
I've really gone rogue.
Yeah.
Just pounding away at each other.
Deary me. Anyway, let's eat some chocolate. We've even got a cool bag.
No, we just want to make sure it stays solid, as well as the chocolate. I don't know how to do this though.
Well, we're just going to have to get it out a bar at a time so that it can remain reasonably cool. Is that plain?
There's a couple of these I'm worried about.
There's a couple of these I'm worried about as well.
There's definitely some in there which I know I don't like.
Agreed.
And I know I had a similar thing with the Pringles, but like the sour cream one with the Pringles one, I was like, I don't think I like it. There are definitely things in here I actively know I don't like.
Same. We'll get there.
What do we do with the bar afterwards? Because I'm not going to eat the whole bar unless it's something as miraculous, like crazy happen.
Well, I mean, it'll be the same as the Pringles, wouldn't it?
Now, you see, Hannah's saying to taste chocolate properly, it shouldn't be refrigerated and you should allow a piece to melt in your mouth. False.
Incorrect. You want chocolate to taste chocolate properly. We're not connoisseurs. We're idiots who've decided on a whim.
Yeah, I don't like warm cupboard chocolate.
No, neither do I. Chocolate
chocolate.
belongs in the fridge.
Agreed.
Chocolate belongs in the fridge.
You know, okay, I want to point this out. This is Jack and Kris Go Rogue. It's not Hannah, Katie, and every other fucker Go Rogue. Right?
And also, we're going rogue. We're not following.
We're not following any. If we were following rules, it wouldn't be going rogue. It would be. But wait, see, Hannah says that's not proper chocolate. We're not doing proper chocolate tasting. We're doing. We want to eat some chocolate, and the way I can justify buying this much chocolate to my wife is it's for content.
I will say that I bought this.
I'll send you some money, shut.
You cook me dinner. It's fine.
All right, getting off scot-free there. Which, by the way, I think was a banging dinner.
It was bloody good. And even that 95p garlic bread.
95p garlic bread was great.
It was pretty solid. What I've done is broken
That's
off too much.
Yeah, we've got a lot. We've got a lot to do here. Oh, I didn't see the point where Hannah agreed that she eats chocolate from the fridge because she likes it that way.
Yeah,
Mainly because I was busy being aggressive.
and yes, Katie, we know you're just sharing your opinion. We're just very hyped up on the idea of chocolate. I don't understand how you improve on this.
We've said it before. I know you and I already agree on this. Well, dairy milk is the best chocolate that's available.
Maybe Milky Bar.
White chocolate, different thing. Like as milk chocolate,
Oh, I see.
It's the best. It's better than Galaxy. It's better than Milka. It's better than Nestle.
Agreed, but that's because I'm pretty convinced that Nestle just use advent calendar chocolate from 10 years prior.
Yeah.
And then
That's
melt it
previously been digested by someone. Yeah.
down. And then put it on a wafer.
Yeah. I think you're right. Cool. Right. That's number one. Where are we putting that?
Currently, let's put that back in there. Oh, these are all going to melt while we display
They'll
them.
be fine. They'll be fine.
It's fine. Because we can just re-refrigerate them.
Do you want me just to random these?
Yeah, just random it. What have you got?
Got this one.
Orange.
Dairy milk orange. Now, this is interesting to me because I like chocolate, like Terry's chocolate orange. Mm-hmm. Typically, most orange flavored chocolate things otherwise, I find are too orangey for their own good.
Yep.
I've never...
Ironically, the one that is in the shape of an orange is the one that isn't too orangey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't even know they did this.
It does say new.
Shit face.
But this is one of two new ones we have. Toblerone, I agree. But I kind of feel like that's not just a bar of
Yeah,
chocolate.
that's his own thing. Yeah.
But Toblerone is top tier.
I have no idea what this is going to be like.
No. If it's got the orange creme in it, I'm out.
Oh,
I don't think it does.
just says orange flavored milk chocolate. Because you're right, the orange creme would do me as well. Already smells too orangey.
Yeah, but Terry's chocolate orange smells more orangey than it tastes as well. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It does smell way more orangey than it tastes. It's pretty good.
That's actually less orangey than Terry's, I think.
It's pretty good.
Question is, though, would you rather have a bar of that over a bar of that?
No.
No, neither would I.
No. Never. Because you'll get sick of that orange taste after a while.
Comes uninteresting. That was
So you
quite
just go back
pleasant
to that.
because I wasn't expecting it.
But if you know what you're getting, you'll just get sick of it after a while. Like, Terry's chocolate orange is banging, but you can't just sit there and eat Terry's chocolate
No,
orange.
I can. I will eat a whole one in one go quite happily.
I can if it's the white one.
I will feel like shit afterwards, but I'll eat it.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, currently this is second because this is the only second one we've tried. We don't have enough space. They will
Still winning,
overlap.
but yeah, we'll just have to remember. All right, you'll get delving in this time. Oh, this is a great day.
Crunchy. Now, here's a controversial opinion.
Oh,
I don't like crunchy.
Oh, I love a crunchy.
However, this is in bits, and it's the mass that I
It's
don't
the mass
like.
of the honeycomb stuff you don't like, right?
Yeah,
Fine.
not the flavour. It's the mass. So this is in bits. So this is already broken.
See, they're talking about a orange Toblerone. I didn't know that.
I didn't know there was an orange Toblerone.
We'll do Toblerone on this show one day, I'm sure.
Oh, we absolutely will.
'Cause we've done the
you can
white-
get we did the white chocolate Toblerone as part of the thing, and you can actually buy those packs of mini ones.
You can, yeah.
Which is a lot more doable, I think.
Because Toblerone's expensive.
So the proper Toblerone, you're talking easily a £5 for
But
each one.
you said these were like £1 each?
The smaller ones were £1. The bigger ones were like £1.50. I couldn't find the smaller ones for all of them, so I didn't get the smaller ones for all of it. These are really hard to break. This is the one problem of leaving them in the fridge.
Why can't you break chocolate? I nailed it.
Oh, I'm not sure if that was the bar or my thumb. But anyway.
I think it was the table. This is going to taste weird now because we've had the orange before it.
It's fine.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than a crunchy.
I like crunchies and I think it's better than the crunchy. I would put it here, you know.
I'm happy for that.
I think it's a bit nicer than the orange one.
It's a lot more consumable.
Yeah, it's a slightly more subtle flavour. So it's not quite as aggressive in your face as you're eating it.
And funnily enough, it's a bit crunchy. So
And it's a bit crunchy. It's got some heterogeneity to it. It's interesting to eat.
Ooh. What a word.
I can do good words too.
What a word.
If it's to do with food, I can do good words.
Turn me on a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I've got a delve this time. You did the last one. It's like a shit carnival, isn't it?
No, it's the best carnival. The only option is dairy milk.
Right. This is one of the ones I don't want.
Well, sucks to be you.
That is dairy milk, fruit, and
I
nut.
was asking what the word was.
Heterogeneity.
Fruit and nut. I like fruit and nut.
Dried grapes and almonds.
Dried grapes.
Yeah.
Call them raisins, you fucking oaf. Not you, obviously, dairy milk.
I only want one bit of this.
Only have one bit then.
Because I know I don't like this.
I like fruit and nut.
I don't really like nuts. Almonds I actually don't mind too much. Like, there are some almondy things I don't mind. I can deal with. They're not my least... not my least favourite. I don't like dried fruit and raisins and stuff.
I do. I love raisins. It's the I can't really taste the almonds because I hate almonds.
Oh, it's their big chunks of almond. They're not like...
They're not too big. The raisins are bigger.
That's a big almond.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to do it.
Right? I know almonds are in Toblerone, but usually I don't like almonds or anything where you can really taste the almond.
It's not... Wasn't too bad. The almond wasn't the problem in that. There's a little bit of raisin I got. Didn't like.
It's the raisins that I fucking love.
Wow.
See, I love chocolate-coloured raisins. Chocolate-coloured raisins? No, there's a separate one for hazelnut.
I didn't mind that, but the raisin was a no. The raisin was an instant no. That's what made me flinch.
This is why it's going to become the first interesting conversation on one of these things. Because for me, this is an immediate here, if not here.
Oh no, I can't. No, I can't agree with that. No, I can't agree with that.
I know. So I'm not going to... Oh no, I'm spilling. I'm spilling chocolate. So for me, that's straight up towards the top end.
I do not agree, but I will accept a placement of above crunchy. And the reason I accept a placement of that is because I'm aware it does more and offers more to the bar of chocolate than what the crunchy does. And you could just have a crunchy. So I am happy.
You could also just have some raisins.
Yeah, but...
Chocolate-covered raisins.
Yeah, but that's not the same. There's no Cadbury involved in that.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm happy for it to... I wouldn't put it there in my ranking. I will never touch that ever again.
It's fine, I'll take it.
But I will take that.
That's fine. That's fine. It just means that if we get to one that you like and I don't, I shall be more lenient in your placement. Rubbish!
Delve in, Jack. Delve in. Tickles. Tickles. Tickles.
Oh no! I'm gonna have a bad time because this sounds.
Don't have this one yet.
Oh, because it will affect everything, won't it?
Be in your mouth forever. That was mint, by the way.
Oreo.
Oh yeah!
I think Kris likes Oreos.
I love Oreo and I like chocolate.
It's easier to break before you open it. I understand.
Yeah.
I lied.
I've never known someone as clumsy as you.
I don't know how much I've ended up breaking. A single square.
What have you done?
I've broken it. I fucked it.
See, I like this one because it's got like a filling.
I will say, it is good, but I'm a bit over Oreos. It is good though.
So just so you all know, it's milk chocolate with a vanilla flavour filling and biscuit pieces, which are Oreo biscuit pieces. It's just really tasty.
It is good.
The vanilla flavour filling really complements the chocolate really well. It's a really good blend of nice, sweet. It's an interesting texture because again, you've got some heterogeneity. You've got the crunchiness, but the creamy thing's not like it's a bit softer than just chocolate. So it's for me, this is right up the top. A bit of chocolate crumb there. I'll just have that.
This does not go above plain for me, but
So you want to put it here, or do you want to go lower?
see, I will allow it going above. I would put it below fruit and nut.
Based off what though? Just preference of you, or like, is there an actual like a reason?
Raisins.
Yes. Oh, is that the reason?
Yeah, the reason is raisins. I love raisins. So yeah, I just like the fruit and nut. But you're not so keen on it, and we both like this.
Yeah.
So
it makes sense to be higher in the. All right, I'll take that. I think there's some intelligence to your thinking behind it as well.
it's very rare, but it does occasionally happen.
Yeah.
We should probably do that.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't do that from the beginning. It makes all of the sense in the world.
Oh, sorry, I looked in, I cheated. But rummage away, rummage away.
That one's a bag. We don't want the bag. Oh. A little bit of
classic.
caramel. Milk chocolate with a caramel
Do you know
centre.
what I love about these going rogue videos, other than we just get to eat a load of crap, is that it's always on a really hot day after another show, so I look insane. My hair is just
this is it's a three-way bar.
It's because the pieces are bigger.
Yeah, everything else has had 4 bits.
Yeah.
This has got
So
3.
So this one is bigger.
Take the middle bit. Yeah, they are big chunky boys, aren't they?
Because they're filled.
Well,
The stop fucking tip. To me, that is above Oreo.
I'm going to say something controversial.
Huh? Do you not like that at all?
I wouldn't say I don't like it. I would happily munge my way through a bar of these. But the sticky caramel texture is one of the textural things I don't particularly enjoy. Mm-hmm. So I would rather have any of these bars other than this fruit and nut bollocks. I'd rather have any of those over that.
Really?
Yeah. But that is nothing more than the case of I just don't really like the caramelly texture.
I mean, it's a pretty important part. Are we just going to have to agree to disagree and go for firmly in the middle?
I don't know. I can't see it as high as these two. It's no way.
I would put it above Oreo. Especially at this temperature. Once it warms up a bit, it falls down drastically.
Yeah, but the Oreo's still good even if it warms up a bit.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying we go for the middle. Because these are a definite, I would not have these above it.
Right. So where are you saying put it? Yeah?
Fine.
Cool.
Fine.
Cool.
We're running out of these quickly, and I'm very sad about it. I just meant of different ones to eat.
Well,
we're only
okay.
20 minutes into the show.
Let's slow down and savour the next ones then.
We're getting to a point now because you wanted to save the other one till last, didn't you? So we haven't got. I can only choose.
There's one of these I really don't want to eat.
There's two of these I'm not overly keen on.
Let's just go for this one then.
This one I'm okay with.
Hazelnut.
I think I'll be all right with this.
This is one of the
Is
smaller
it?
ones.
Was it?
again.
Does it just say bits of hazelnut?
I think it's just bits of hazelnut. Yeah.
Right. Because I like hazelnut flavoury stuff. I like Nutella, but I'm not overly keen on a Ferrero Rocher because I don't like the hazelnuts directly.
Don't like the actual
Yeah.
nuts.
So I'm intrigued. But Nutella, I'll live off.
Let's see how badly I broke this.
Did you know, by the way, little hazelnut fact, that Ferrero, who make Nutella, don't know if you know that, Ferrero make Nutella, use up 25% of the world's hazelnut supply.
That's insane.
A little bit of trivia for you. Yeah, chopped hazelnuts. Oh, there's a lot of hazelnuts in there.
To be fair, I didn't get a single one in that bit. That was just plain dairy
Just
milk.
smells like Nutella, though.
This seems to vary wildly from piece to piece. Need one with some good nuttage in it. Do you know what's really strange? It kind of... The chocolate kind of weirdly, considering they're mixed so commonly, counteracts the flavour of the hazelnut, but the hazelnut counteracts the flavour of the chocolate, so it's actually quite tasteless.
Yeah, that's why I've just had a few pieces.
It doesn't really taste of anything.
There's a faint hint of both a Nutella-y kind of hint of a chocolate hazelnut.
But overall,
it's fairly
nothing. Really.
bland, yeah. Not unpleasant. I'd happily eat it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But
But even the hazelnuts, normally you can really pick out the
faint,
texture, but it's really faint. Like the texture blends in with the chocolate. I think it's quite nice, but not particularly blown away.
you walked in on us going rogue. Extreme Sports. It's a good thing you weren't here earlier. I was
We said some things.
insulting your people.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Not going to argue that one bit.
Not through, and also, hello. This is Jack and Kris Go Rogue, where we do things for no apparent reason. Not necessarily through negative means, but just doesn't really taste or anything.
Yeah, it's not even as bad. It's just the least interesting out of all of these we've had.
Agreed. Leads us on to the one that neither of us want to eat.
Actively, I don't want to put
To
this in my
answer
mouth.
Rich's question, yes, we do have some of the Marvelous Creations one. This is jelly popping candy. And now, here's a problem with here. Here's a problem we have. I don't really like popping candy. And neither of us like jelly beans.
I don't know why you bought this one.
Because it was one of them. We have to. We have to.
I know we have to. I don't want to. Because I really don't. I don't like sweets.
Also, these pieces are gigantic.
Oh, that's because they're full on jelly beans.
They're not that big.
Oh, it's got those crazy, it's not in cues. It'll be the crazy pattern of the chocolate.
Oh, is it?
See? Just hold that up to display that monstrosity of the segments.
When you break away, whatever.
No matter what though, I'm getting something I don't. Is there Smarties in there as well?
I think there might be Smarties in there.
Fruit flavoured jellies, sugar coated candies, so Smarties, and popping candy. See, here's the thing. I don't like sweets. I like chocolate, but I don't like sweets. I don't like the jelly sweets or any of the stuff you get from a pick and mix or Haribo or any of that stuff. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the chemically sweet flavour that all these things have. I've never had something which I like. Always horrible. Or it's chewy and jelly and I don't like a jelly texture.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
I just don't like... I like sweets, but I don't like jelly beans.
That was a Smartie. I feel like I need to do it properly. But I don't want to.
Also, I hate. Oh no, I didn't. I used to hate cream eggs, and then Rich didn't make me eat one. Bought me one. But
Cream eggs. I'm fine with cream eggs. It's not my favourite, but I'll eat one. Haven't even had it yet.
Here's my main problem with that. Here's my main problem with this. The jelly beans add nothing flavor-wise. It's just that doesn't go well with texture flavor. What doesn't go well together texture-wise? Doesn't go well with chocolate flavor texture. Is what I meant to say.
I like the popping stuff though.
I don't. I hate it.
I love the popping stuff.
I'm not a fan of popping candy. It's not the worst thing in the world.
See, seems what said. Looks like fun for a second, then you get to a chewy jelly bean. That's not fun. If I want to chew my candy bar, give me a Snickers.
I like Snickers though.
I'll take a Boost if I want to chew on my bar of chocolate.
Boost is an excellent choice.
But see,
We
There
will
was-
eventually do chocolate
there was
bars.
one jelly bean in there that I got in the
Yeah,
middle of
same.
that,
I think it was one or two.
and it was just like
I don't like
Oh.
the texture. They're
Like-
too chewy.
texture of it, and then it feels like out of place. It feels like there's something in my chocolate that shouldn't be there.
I think we know what the next one is, though. It's chocolate bars. The next Going Rogue.
Okay.
Or one of the next Going Rogues, like Boost.
Yep,
And
fine.
Double Decker. Mm-hmm. Like flavor. Not just from Cadbury's either. Just
Yeah, we'll get
all over. Like
Kit
Whisper,
Kat,
Kit
Twix.
Kat, Twix, Mars, Snickers. I imagine you don't like Snickers very much.
I don't particularly. I don't. But I will do the brave thing I've just done, and I will try some.
Like I'm going to do with this next one.
Yeah, but I'm not eating one. That I'm never eating again. I'm never eating that again.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll give this to Father.
Camilla will probably eat it. Just
They can
sycophant.
fight.
I just used the word sycophant. And I don't actually know what it means. That probably isn't in any way applicable.
Define sycophant. A person who acts... This is the problem with Google. I now have to define the definition. Because, read that. A person who acts obsequiously towards someone important in order to gain advantage.
I think that.
Define obsequiously.
Hannah says a sycophant is a suck up. So my use of this word was inaccurate.
Define obsequiously.
Hannah's done it. She's defined it.
No, she's defined sycophant. Obedient or attentive. Anyway, mint. Now this can already go fuck itself, but here we are.
I think I'll be alright with this because I like mint. And I
I've
like
broken
mint
the
chocolate.
wrong end.
Ow. I like mint, hence why I always have these. And I
I
quite like mint chocolate.
hate mint.
I like an after eight.
Nah. Obviously I've broken it really badly again, but here we are.
I'll just eat this whole thing. Oh, that's nice. To be fair to Jack, that's a really strong mint as well. Like most mint chocolate's subtle. That's strong. Like proper, like peppermint strong. It is like toothpaste level minty. That is real minty.
There are a few things in the food world that I don't like. Pretty much all of it is texture based. Mushrooms are texture based. Cucumber is that weird. Cucumber I don't like because it doesn't really taste of anything. It's that weird, this texture should have a flavour, but it doesn't. It's this weird faint after. To the point where I've discovered people who like cucumber can't taste cucumber. People who don't like cucumber can taste that cucumber has been present.
Yeah. I can taste cucumber in things, but I don't like it.
Like, if there was always when I was going to school that my mum would never learn that I don't like cucumber.
Mums have a habit of doing that.
And always put cucumber in the sandwiches. And she was like, just take it out. And I'm like, I would be able to taste it if you were just chopped cucumber near my sandwich.
You will, especially in a sandwich, because the cucumber essence will linger into the bread.
Yeah, and it's just like a ham and cucumber sandwich. It's like, but the cucumber's still not here, and I can taste it more than the bread and the ham. It doesn't make any sense. But the other thing, the biggest thing that I don't like that's due to taste is mint. And I absolutely fucking despise it.
Now, I will ask, mint altogether, because sweet mint like this tastes totally different if you had mint as in like a mint sauce with a lamb or something.
Sauce either.
Fair enough.
For different reasons.
No, for sure. Like, I was just curious.
Yeah,
Wasn't so much saying you were like,
Yeah,
questioning
I don't
that,
like
just
that either.
curious.
But I don't really like a lot of sauces like that,
Got you.
to be fair. Like horseradish.
I'm not so keen on horseradish. Because I use mint in cooking all the time as like a herb with cooking. I
See,
think
that
it's really
never.
nice.
That again is kind of like it adds an aroma, not so much a flavour.
Yeah.
And mint leaves in stuff, fine, whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me. I would never even know.
Have you ever had the peas at Nando's?
No.
Because they're good. They got a bit of mint in them. They're really nice, really fresh.
But that. Someone asked if I use strawberry kiddie toothpaste. No, I use mint toothpaste. I just complain about it. I just sit there every morning, look. And they're always just like, don't rinse your mouth out afterwards. I will have to, or I will die.
There is a very strong, like I've just brushed my teeth, mint feeling.
Yeah, and I'm this is why you said go last.
Yeah, because that would be
would
tainting
linger.
everything, yeah.
I hate everything.
Okay.
Obviously, we can move that. This is just me being dramatic. But everything about that, I would
Do you know
find
what?
the man.
As a matter of fact, although I like mint, and I would eat it over... No, let me finish. Although I like mint, and I would personally eat it over the jelly bean ones, because I don't like jelly beans, out of all the ones I like, that's my least favourite, because the mint is too strong. So yeah, put it right at the bottom. I'm okay with it being right at the bottom.
Fair. That upset me.
I'm sorry.
That's not your fault. This wasn't even on the list.
No, you just picked it up.
This was my fault. It's because we couldn't find the. Well, I'm throwing you in this here, but it's because I couldn't find the dime one, largely because I'm not going to another shop. Also, worse than the Pringles scenario. Worse than the Pringles scenario because at least I wasn't on my own. I looked like a psychopath.
I imagine you did. Or the person at the counter was just like, well, you've got a good evening ahead of you.
I did self-checkout to avoid such confrontation. However, I did have to interact with someone who didn't move when a self-checkout thing became available. So I had to interact with them and be like, go to it. So the queue can progress. And he was like, no, you go. I'm paying with cash. I was like, fine. But I was standing there holding so much dairy milk. But anyway, our ranking order. And as predicted, and we'll go from worst to last. In last place, we have Dairy Milk Satan's Spawn. In second to last, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth place, we have Satan's Spawn. We have
Satan's
in
testicles.
11th, Satan's Underling.
Oh, yeah.
In 11th, with Marvelous Creations, jelly popping nonsense. 10th, what? 8th.
Why can't you
7th. I don't know. I'm going up. 7th, we have Hazelnut because it was pretty flavourless. 6th, we have orange. It was pretty nice, but again, we probably get a bit bored of it. 5th, crunchy. Pretty good. Some nice texture. The flavour of the honeycomb has always been nice.
Heterogeneity.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, just to interrupt, because Hannah complained that I didn't answer it means different, varying textures.
Indeed. In 4th, fruit and nut, because I am a psychopath. 3rd, dairy milk caramel, because glory. 2nd, we have dairy milk Oreo, because Oreo. And, of course, as predicted from the very, very get-go of this show, plain dairy milk takes the cake.
Yep. So the actual definition is diverse in character or content.
So it can be used for more than just food. But we have a gift for ourselves. I was going to buy a special reward. Well, not reward, but a little treat, but I couldn't find it.
What was you going to buy?
It was the white Oreo one.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to buy that for you, because I don't like Cadbury's white chocolate, because I think it tastes like cheese.
It does, but the Oreo thing is great.
Buttons.
Like a bonus round.
Can I put it out that the buttons are better than bars? That's what we're about to find out. I kind of agree. Because you still get the flavour, but it's lighter.
Oh, it's warmed up a little bit now.
Shock. I will grant that all I can taste is mint, but
Yeah, I agree. They're better.
buttons are better than
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 reasons. We'll say same chocolate, so it tastes the same. But the thinner texture the thinner thing just makes it a little bit easier to eat, because the chocolate can get quite,
Do you not have buttons?
Do you not have those in America?
Do you not have them? It's literally just this. It's really thin.
Also, don't forget that I imagine Extreme Sports' favourite chocolate is probably Hershey's or some kind of vomit.
Oh my god. Come here, mate. You're missing out. This, on its own, is better than the States.
Oh, yeah, just little thin bits of round chocolate. No buttons.
Do you guys even have dairy milk?
Yeah, I think they do have it. It's a slightly different recipe, I think.
Because it's fucking Hershey's. So they need to make sure no one's favourite chocolate is Hershey. The Americans it is. They're fucking weird. No offence.
So I'm going to put a little call out to another YouTuber who is wildly successful, so doesn't need the attention, but there you go. A guy called Adam Ragusier on YouTube. He's a food YouTuber. He does a lot of recipe-based videos, but he also does a huge amount of food science videos, which I find fascinating because I like food and I like cooking. So learning about the science of food and how it all works and how the cooking works and stuff, for me, is really, really interesting. And he's actually got a really interesting video about chocolate in different regions and why people from Europe think that Hershey's, which is the most popular chocolate in America, tastes like vomit. And why people in America tend to think that Cadbury's taste like vomit. And there's a really interesting video about it and why, and the cultural differences and what people have been brought up with and what the differences are in the chocolate and why they taste that way and the techniques and how they're made and the different ingredients they use. Very interesting. You should give it a little watch. He's actually very good anyway. You should actually watch it. Him anyway. But what an interesting little thing. And it's all to do with the different types of the cocoa nuts that come from different areas and the way that then the way the cacao is processed and everything to create different flavors, and that's what the people are used to.
They obviously put a load of... In different regions, they just put a load of different shit in it, don't they?
Yeah, and it's the processing of it. It's the way the cocoa beans are processed to get to being chocolate. Because this is not a natural product in any sense.
God, no.
You have taken a plant seed and it's been processed and roasted and ground and all this other stuff done to it to get it even close to being chocolate.
Then they put milk in it.
And then they put milk and other things to dilute it. And I think that's the thing with Hershey's, it's not with milk. There's other things that they use to dilute it, not milk, which is what gives it a slightly different flavour.
My biggest concern, and I brought this up on the white chocolate show, is that Milky Bar was now made with 100% milk. What the fuck was it before?
It would have been like soya and stuff like that, I guess. Because like Milky Bar white chocolate doesn't technically have chocolate in it. It has cocoa butter.
Yeah.
Which is something that you draw out of the cacao beans and stuff, and it's all complicated stuff.
But it's still superior.
But it's excellent. Imagine, like, the thing is, well, like, have you seen a cocoa bean? Those things look disgusting, especially inside of them, and they're actually really bitter and horrible.
Oh yeah, I know, because dark chocolate is disgusting.
But even then, that's still nothing compared to just like cocoa.
Well, yeah, you never really get 100% dark chocolate.
I just like, who picked that up and went, I'm going to turn this into the most delicious thing on the planet?
Smart people, crazy people. Because chocolate's been around for a fucking long time as well. As I said earlier, people used to be way smarter.
Yeah, you did say this to me.
I did say that, like, I know these are all different regions, drastically different time periods, but like the ancient Egyptians and the Vikings and in Victorian period, Aztecs. I did mention Aztecs earlier as well, but the Aztecs are the one who came up with chocolate. But they were all way fucking smarter than us in every way. The Romans, the Greeks, they were all way smarter than us. And that's how we have dairy milk. This was also what I was saying earlier. The only reason we come up with cool ideas is because people came up with half of it beforehand. The Aztecs put the groundwork in for, essentially, I would imagine, dark chocolate is what they were getting. And then we just went, ooh, we can just add way more chemicals that they didn't have. Yeah, but what did the Romans ever do for us? Quite a lot, probably. Not for us specifically, but
Roads.
To the world. Roads? Yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Roads. Aqueducts. So, as I said, quite a lot. Life of
Spartacus. Colosseum.
300 outfits on a very toned Gerard Butler.
To be fair, stadium entertainment.
It was a sketch from the life of mine.
Oh, I see.
No, I don't fucking know.
I
wrote that movie out of my brain.
Watched it for the thing, made the joke about bigger stickers, moved on. You know, the best way to eat chocolate bugs is to finish your mouthful of them first. Chew chocolate butters. Put them back to back like that. Put them in your mouth like that. And you've got to melt them together. And make sure they don't separate. It's a fun little game. But you can kind of like hold it with your teeth and look around the outside with your tongue. And then you're good.
The worst one.
I don't know how it works, but the top tier. The top level.
The needle one. Is that type 2? I think that's type 2. Type 1 is where you can manage it with a diet, I think.
Hannah's onto one there. Milky Bar buttons. Button sandwich, yeah.
We're going to get some diabetes.
Well, anyway.
We went rogue.
Right, what do we do about divvying this up?
Oh, yeah. We do that on air, don't we?
Can I just tell you the ones I absolutely don't want?
Well, no, you don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm having that.
And you know I don't want that one. The popping candy.
Yeah, neither do I.
We'll give it to someone.
Father can have it.
Okay.
I'm going to be nice.
Okay, I will just say, otherwise, I don't care. I'll take what I'm given. I just don't want that fruit and nut or that.
That's fair. That's fair.
I presume I'm getting the mint. Because you're not going to eat the mint, so I presume I'll get that.
Yeah, I'm not going to eat. But you don't particularly like it. Oh, well, you don't mind.
No, I'd eat that quite happily, though.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I think they've overdone it.
I would say
See, that's what it's made with peppermint oil. It's the strongest sort of mint.
Yeah. I don't mind the chewing gum called Cool Breeze because it's very lightly mint.
I just want to point out, as an idea of how minty it is, you've put it there and I can smell how minty it is. And it's there. And I can just get it. What are you doing now?
It's just fact checking.
I think it's fair at this point to just believe anything Hannah says.
No, I refuse. This is going to be way harder than the Pringles to divvy up.
My wife is home.
I got me my fruit and nut. And you got the mint, so that leaves awkwardly 7.
Right, you take this. Because you definitely like that more than I like it. I'll take this for the same reason. I like this more than you like this. Is that right?
Probably. I feel however it goes, one of us
get
gets...
here, because that we're going to give away.
That's true. That's true. I would say one of us should get plain and one of us should get Oreo.
Yeah.
That's entirely up to you. Which one? I know you like the Oreo one more than I do.
I'll
But we
take
both
either. I'll take
equally.
either.
In which case, I'll just take them.
All right.
I'll take the plain one. However, last time I made all of these decisions for about the Pringles last time, and I regretted it. So
I can't help.
I don't really know.
Can't
I don't think either of us particularly want the hazelnut one.
I'll take the hazelnut one.
Yeah, I don't particularly.
Can I come home and left again? Yes. What's going on? My wife has come home and then gone out.
Whatever. Let's do that. That's sorted. And then that's a present and an extra gift. I'll just leave the buttons.
Excellent. Cool.
Thank you for joining us in Going Rogue. We will no doubt go rogue completely unexpected. We don't schedule these because that's the point.
Wouldn't be rogue.
Exactly. There's usually a text randomly like, should we do this? Yeah, let's do this. And then we go shopping. I don't think they do have Terry's chocolate orange over there, which is pretty sad.
Why would you ever want to live in America?
I don't know. You've got to eat vomit food and then get shot.
Should we go home?
I want an excuse to get Marmite on the show.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it.
That's fine. I'll happily just eat Marmite.
Okay, here's the way we'll do it. You can sit there and have Marmite, whatever you want, whatever your Marmite thing is you want to do. My input into the Marmite conversation is I'll just eat some Twiglets.
So you like Twiglets but not Marmite?
Yeah.
I am the exact opposite. I love Marmite, but I hate Twiglets.
I like Twiglets. I'll eat them all day long. Hannah says, Chris, have you tried actual sour cream yet? No. Only because I've just not been in a circumstance where sour cream has been in any way relevant.
It's a very
I'm eating.
rare occurrence.
Yeah.
It's a very rare occurrence.
To be fair,
Dips
I'm making some stuff next week which absolutely could benefit from a sour cream dip. So I'll make some kind of sour creamy thing.
Dips or fajitas really the only thing you're
Pretty much, yeah.
in my world at the very least that you're going to come across with sour cream. So
Hannah said, did you know Terry's chocolate oranges were originally apple-shaped / flavoured? That sounds stupid.
Terry's chocolate apple.
Oh, that makes more sense. And for some reason, my brain went that they were still called Terry's chocolate oranges, but looked and tasted like apples, but were still called chocolate oranges. I was like, that's fucking dumb. I'm glad they moved away from that. That was a sensible thing to do.
Yes. Extreme sports, it would be the same sour cream.
Yes, sour cream.
Well, we already know.
Does sour cream differ? I don't think sour cream differs between regions. I think sour cream because it's a thing.
It's sour cream. Hannah says she has Taco Tuesdays. Soft shell or hard shell? Because, controversial opinion, I don't think there's a place in this world for hard shell tacos.
My belly.
No.
What's wrong with a hard shell taco?
You bite it and it falls apart.
Then how do we eat it? Go eat it from top down. Look, people always try and eat it from the sides. They go like that. Eat it from the sides. And then it falls out the side or whatever.
I was saying no matter where you bite the taco, it'll fall apart.
Nah,
taco. There is not a place for hard shell tacos in this world. Soft shell or have a wrap. A fajita. Anything.
What about a crunchy wrap?
They're not as hard as hard shell tacos, and they don't fall apart. So I'm okay with it. It's not the crunch I have a problem with. It's the
Yeah, I know that.
the
Which is why I was
inability
wondering
to-
if a crunchy wrap's then a better choice because you get the crunch. Because I think the crunch is really good in a hard shell taco. Heterogeneity.
I'm not even for the crunch in a taco.
Oh, no, I'm all
I
for
would
the
rather
crunch.
not have a crunchy wrap, but
I'm all for the crunch. I love crunch.
I'm fine with them.
Too many messages, can't read them all.
Yeah, we lost Hannah's one. She said hard shell tacos though, so her opinion has fallen off the wall. Let me tell you a story. A good friend of mine held the back
end of a hard shell taco like Kung Fu gripped it, and his arm was dripping with Taco Bell meat sauce. It was weird, but it worked. How did you make that sound so sexual?
And also, if the sauce was dripping on his arm, it
didn't work. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Like it worked if everything remains within the confines.
Hannah has resent her message. Hard shell tacos normally because requested by Kiri. Sorry. Oh, I need to learn how to talk. But love a soft shell and have them often, but they need to really be corn soft tortillas. I haven't even had my own tortilla press. I agree. Corn tortillas.
I grant you your opinions back.
Yeah. Corn tortillas are much better. They taste of something other than flour.
That's true. That is true. I don't know what we'll do next on Jack and Kris Go Rogue.
If we knew, it wouldn't be going rogue.
Exactly. It might be the chocolate bars.
There's lots of things we could do. I think we discussed we could do there's other crisp types we could do. There's drinks we could do.
There's drinks we could
Biscuits.
do. I love the idea of actually going on an adventure. That would obviously have to be pre-planned and it would end up being a video.
It is slowly getting to the point where it is just a rebranding of the Rabbit Hole Show, though. And the Rabbit Hole Show...
The Rabbit Hole Show would just be for all of us.
I suppose, yeah.
For things we do with all four of us, the end of year shows and
This is fair. Drugs.
things like that. Yeah,
could
what
try
gives you the best height? That would be a long show, though, because we'd have to come down between each one.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Condoms.
As in flavour?
Flavour, texture, sizes. Lot. Sorry.
See, I would love to do like fast food burger, but that would end the prices.
Yeah, that's
flying
the
up
sort
there.
of thing to do when we have a successful following.
The alcohol holocaust, yes.
But we could do some alcohol things.
We could do.
Don't know what.
I would need to go home somehow.
Oh yeah, that's a different.
But yeah, we'll eventually go rogue. We'll eventually have a jingle and a backdrop, and although we could just do the backdrop relevant to what we're doing, but
I'm not making a backdrop. We'll just do it relevant. It's easier.
yeah, that's fair.
I'll make an intro graphic.
Yeah, that's all we need. That's all we need. But yeah, cheese. We did discuss something with cheese. But again, it was one of those, this is going to become expensive because cheese is fucking expensive. Unless we're just comparing burger cheeses.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
It does sound like a terrible idea.
I'm not doing that at all.
Because it will be this one and this one and this one and this one taste exactly the same and the
Plastic.
other one's Dairy Lee.
Yeah, they will.
You don't like cheese?
Jack's about to go off on one.
You were a respectable human
I
being.
will say, I don't believe you don't like cheese. I believe you don't like the few select cheeses you've had. But as there are so many cheeses, all so vastly different in flavour and texture, I don't believe for a second there isn't a cheese out there. You've just proven my point with your next comment of melting on stuff. Yes, proven my point. You do like cheese. The first statement was clearly a lie.
No.
Fair. I don't like cheese in every circumstance. Fine. Neither do I.
I'm not a particular fan of grated cheese on my chocolate.
Why would you put cheese on your chocolate?
Exactly. I'm just saying, I don't like cheese all the time.
Don't like uncooked cheese. More of an understandable comment. Although I would say I still think there is probably just a cheese you've not had that you will like, because it's so varied, isn't it? You get all sorts of cheese.
I don't believe that there is a single person on the planet who is not like orgasmically in love with dipping a slightly toasted bit of bread into a baked camembert. There is not a person alive who can withstand that. I know lactose intolerant people who will happily shit out their life just so they can eat that. I don't know people who've done it. Weirdly enough, lactose intolerant people love the lactose more than anyone.
It is because they can't have it though. So it is a you want but you can't.
But they have it more than they have anything
I
else. So
suppose.
it's not that they can't have it. It's that
Hannah says she doesn't like camembert. Wow, fair
you're
enough.
lying.
But
Camembert with some like caramelized onions.
fuck, man, you're turning me on.
I know. And a really fucking strong cheddar. I'm a big fan. Like a properly strong cheddar. I'm a big fan of. I like me some Wensleydale.
Camilla got some cheese recently. She went to South of England show and picked up from one of the stalls there a soft cheddar that was a caramelized red onion and red wine cheddar. And like she threw it home as it was a red wine. Made me go, I don't know how that works. She cut a slice of it, try a little bit. She was like, trust me, this is incredible.
Sorry, I burped and it tasted like mint. Sorry, that came out of nowhere.
She's like, trust me, it's incredible. Cut a little bit off, tried it. Oh, Lord, it was just like, oh my God, it was such a good combination of flavors and textures. And like, oh man, it was good. It was real good.
Red Leicester. Big fan of Red Leicester.
Red Leicester just tastes a little bit, it's like slightly rubbery cheddar though.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm just like, I don't think it's particularly like special. You know?
No, I just like it. Dairy Lee. I'm quite the fan of Dairy Lee.
Cream
to be
cheese
honest.
in general is generally quite a good thing.
Cream cheese. But there's something about the absolutely like 1% cheesiness of
for
Dairy
sure.
Lee that I like more than
No, fair.
cream cheese.
Fair.
However, have you ever had the garlic and herby Philadelphia?
Yes. Borsan.
Yeah, like it's.
No, have you had Borsan?
No.
Because that's like, it's a garlic and herb cream cheese, but it's a slightly drier, crumblier cream cheese. It's really tasty, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I do this chicken thing where you butterfly and flatten a chicken breast, bit of Borsan, wrap the chicken up, and then wrap that in bacon. It's real good stuff.
We don't get Kraft singles here.
No, but we get
It's a similar
like
thing.
our own sort of versions
Yeah,
of it. It's
similar
just
thing.
processed burger cheese, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Kraft isn't a brand we get here.
No. But yeah, you get the Dairy Lee slices, and you get the. I can happily just sit there and eat the triangles from the Dairy Lee packet.
Oh yeah, they're great. That's another thing that Camilla and I do. You get a tortilla, flour tortilla, and then spread over a load of Dairy Lee triangle cheese on it. Then another tortilla on top. Then a pizza sauce, cheese, and a pizza topping, and bake it, and it's a pizza, and it's great. It's real good.
That does sound good. Parmesan, obviously. You gotta love Parmesan. Mozzarella, obviously. Gotta love a bit of
Jackie's now
mozzarella.
just listing cheeses.
That I enjoy.
And also fairly generic cheeses.
Do you think I'm out there going to Spain eating the cheese that has maggots in it? Like,
No, I'm not saying eat disgusting stuff, but you're still talking very like generic cheeses here. Like you're not
blue cheese belongs in hell!
You're not talking like Gouda, Emmental, Edam, Stilton.
Edam isn't exactly not generic cheese, either. Brie.
Just brie, exactly.
Brie is good, but it's pretty generic.
Halloumi is cheese.
Halloumi is cheese.
There is
Not a massive fan.
There is a Dairy Milk Philadelphia, and it's actually all right.
Chocolate and cream cheese. They weirdly...
It works. It's cheesecake, so it works.
Yeah. I was going to say I can't afford fancier cheeses anyway. Plus, fancier cheeses is where I kind of fall away.
Hannah says Kraft and Cadbury are the same company. There is nothing about Kraft written on this packet whatsoever.
It's probably because we don't have the Kraft... We don't have the Kraft section over here in the UK.
Mondelez UK, apparently, according to this. Kraft clearly just own Cadbury in America.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think Kraft has anything to do with Cadbury's over here.
Extreme Sports says, what about Swiss cheese? Now, I'm not 100% sure here, but I'm under the impression that Swiss cheese is actually just Emmental, and the Americans just called it Swiss cheese, but it's Emmental.
The holy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think. I might be wrong on that, but I think.
Pretty sure Swiss cheese and Emmental are the same thing. Cadbury is American owned now.
Interesting.
Oh. No wonder they keep doing.
Yeah, be careful, it'll attack us in the street.
With a gun.
Just checking the cheese fact, and then I think we should probably go home.
Yes.
Yes. Swiss cheese.
They just haven't given it a name. They've just decided to call it where it's from.
Yes. That's a very
It's like
American
saying
thing
French cheese.
French bread.
French
for baguette.
toast.
And French toast. Yeah, it's a very American thing to do.
Well, French toast is actually a specific thing, isn't it? Like it's made.
It's eggy bread.
Yeah. Well, yes, but it's still a thing. We don't call it eggy bread. We call it French toast.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is Emmental. It's just Swiss cheese.
I'm ignoring that joke, Rich. That's appalling. Even by my standards.
Anyway, cheese. So yeah, we'll go rogue again in the future. We don't know when. Maybe soon. Maybe not soon. But that's the joy of going rogue. We'll just drop a message in the Discord saying we've gone rogue. I've mentioned it before, but there's a place I would fucking love to go for going rogue. But it's a lot of effort.
Is it Disney?
It's not Disney. Okay. Although that would be an episode, wouldn't it?
Especially if we kept that under wraps.
To be fair, if we needed to do anything that involved taking time off, I would just say to Rich, I'm going rogue. I would absolutely not tell you what I was doing. I'm going rogue. Absolutely.
You will find out when the time is right.
But no, there is a place. It's not that extreme.
You've mentioned it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you'll remember when I tell you.
Yeah, I know. That's how memory works.
But
Tell me then. Oh, we can't. It's for going rogue. Sorry.
I'm not going to tell you on air.
Sorry. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for joining as we go rogue and just eat stupid amounts of chocolate. And until next time, we shall see you then.
Toodle bit.